Hello and welcome to Friday Night Shudder Horror Comics Blackest Night Issue 6, and man, that's sure mouthful. It's obviously a very cool little series going on, and hopefully we'll be wrapping this up soon. I've only got a couple of episodes left, and just thought I'd kick off by recapping the end of the last issue, which was a bunch of cool superheroes like Superman, Wonder Woman, Kid Flash, Green Arrow, Ice, Donna Troy, Superboy, and Animal Man becoming zombies, Unpowered Necron, and Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, and Barry Allen, Flash, about to become zombies. So that's where we picked up, ended last issue. Part 6 starts with an image of Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, Cal Ferris, Star Sapphire, Sinestro Corps member, Atrocitus, Red Lantern, Saint Walker, Blue Lantern, and Indigo One, Indigo Tribe, and Laughley's who's the sole member of the Orange Lantern Corps, and that's the cover of this issue, and that's where we're going to start. But just before we do that, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in last Friday for the Let's Make a Movie podcast. It's a really good spirit, it's really fun, and there'll be more of those in future, trust me. A bit more spread out, because don't want to do something that cool every week. I mean, in terms of gimmicky cool. But I think there'll definitely be more of those. Maybe it's something when I get Patreon launch for this, which is going to happen eventually, that I'll be doing more of those more often, I think, as little extras, because it was really fun to do, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm still laughing at the I'm not worthy fucking Alan bit. That was very funny. I thought it was really probably funniest episode. Yeah, I know it wasn't technically a Shudder movie or TV show, but honestly, doing this weekly, sometimes you need to do different stuff. You can't do the same thing every week because it gets boring for me, and I'm sure it gets boring for some of you guys. And it's not a knock on Shudders. I think they've got great stuff on there, but you need to diversify a fair bit, I think, at times. Anyway, enough about that. On with this review, and I hope my voice can last the distance, because I've had a really bad cold this week. I know some people think he's always got a cold, and that's kind of true, but it's been really bad this week. Anyway, on with Blackest Night issue 6. So this issue starts with in Coast City, with the skull of what appears to be Bruce Wayne, and silhouetted in oily blood and rain is the bat signal logo, the bat logo. Cal Ferris fires a beam of love and asks, "What just happened?" as we get Hal Jordan of Earth. I can't keep consistency for that, but essentially all of the lanterns are fighting something at the same time. And we get Saint Walker replies, "A swarm of Black Rains is trying to take control of the living, as well as the dead." Hal Jordan looks pissed off. "Not the living, Walker, the resurrected." Hal Jordan of Earth, crash, as he's smashed by dark zombie Black Lantern engines. A rain flies at him, and we see foop foop foop. "Ah," says Hal Jordan. "Necron gave us their execution, buddy, but our time is up. No more fighting over scraps of existence like we do. No more good guys or bad guys," says Zombie Green Arrow. "My name's Hal Jordan," as narration starts. He's getting shit beat out of him by Superman. "I'm an officer in Green Lantern Corps, Space Sector 2814. I was a kid trying to reignite the sun, but I was resurrected by Kyle Rayner in Green Lantern Corps." Superman has got a chokehold and he's about to throw a Superman punch, Roman Reigns style, at the venerable Green Lantern. "No more anything," says Oliver Queen. "Ollie died in a plane explosion," says Hal. "Brought back life when I was paralyzed." Image of Superman, Wonder Woman. Superman looks fucking pissed. Wonder Woman's sought by a demon, but she escaped Hades and found life again. Superman fell at the hands of Doomsday, and then is revived by Kryptonian technology. Barry Allen of Earth, as Flash runs away from Donna Troy, and Starfire, if you've seen Titans, blasts some fire at Don Troy, but doesn't do anything. Animal Man is trying to get drop on Fire, who's blasting fire at her best friend Ice. They're both on Justice League National together. Ice applies a blast, misses by a mile. He's got Greedo style aiming. As some zombies creep up on Barry Allen. When Barry returned a few weeks ago, says Hal in narration, I started to think death and resurrection weren't part of the job. But something is, instantly Barry Allen died in the Crisis on Infinite Earths, and only recently came back to find Crisis, and the events of his comic Flash Rebirth explain how he came back. So that's quite cool, but that's for another day. I'll definitely be doing Flash Rebirth at some point. I'm going to be launching a separate comic podcast next year, but that's definitely on cards for that. It's one of my favourite comic books. But it's something is, says Hal, as we cut to a shot of Necron, an image of Necron, Black Lantern, Lantern in background. As he crushes a gate with power of his deafness, and he's surrounded by thousands of zombies, and in the sky we see the Guardians are all being consumed by black tar from the Necron's Black Lantern. Actually, in background is a Black Lantern power battery. Come, I hunger, says Necron. I start the fire burning, Jordan, but a Green Lantern's the only one capable of the kill shot, says Sinestro as he fires a blast of energy at Superman as Atrocitus spews red vomity acid over Superman. I want the kill shot too, says Laughleys. Finish Superman off when he kills someone, namely you, says Sinestro Laughleys. No, says Hal Jordan. Hal Jordan of Earth. Superman's not dead, Sinestro. He can't be, says Hal Jordan. If you're intent on keeping your ring holstered, we might as well lie down and die, Hal. Contrary to Ingo's bright idea, we don't have the power to destroy the Black Lantern, says Sinestro, his eyes burning with fear as he's holding up his ring and he's got a very Hitler-like look on his face. I knew there's something wrong about your return, Barry. I fit him because I'm just like you. I'm still dead, says Bart Allen. Barry Allen verse as Barry tries running from Bart but gets knocked down. But tripped up even. You were your first lifeline Necron created. He kept you from truly passing on. Bart? Question mark, says Barry. Barry Allen of Earth, says the Black Lantern ring. We came back because he wanted us to, Barry, but we belong to Necron, says Bart. Hey, Wally, when you going to stop picking on me, says Bart as Wally West bursting flame and grabs Barry. What happened to Bart? Is he? I don't know, Wally, but protect him and he's safe. I need to get rid of this tag long. You guys need to go back into the spin-offs. Barry Allen verse. Hal, throw me a line, asks Barry, but it's not a question. What are you? Question mark, says Hal as he flies towards Barry. Hal Jordan of Earth. St. Walker's trying to hold off a bunch of zombies. Just hang on, says Barry, as Hal uses a chain to link to Barry's hand. And Barry pulls Hal into time and space. Hal Jordan of Earth, Barry Allen of Earth. The black rings of new targets, says Hal. I noticed, says Barry. And they're fast, says Hal. I noticed that too, says Barry, who literally can run faster than time. But lying faster, it's getting awesome image of Barry Allen in close-up with the chain round his neck and really intense eyes. Incidentally, I watched the Flash 100th episode of the Flash TV show the other day, and that was incredible. Saturday morning I'm calling this. 100th episode of Flash was incredible, and I really recommend it. It was it just sometimes you take these shows for granted, but seeing Grant Gustin, he's just seeing how he used to act and how he acts now. It's such a really clever, subtle transformation. It's so good. Krakow! As Barry jumps forward in time, lightning everywhere, Speed Force energy everywhere. Black Lantern rings just stop. Connection severed. Connection severed. As they crackle, they burst through time. Without cosmic transmitter, time travel is guesswork, says Barry, at best. But I was hoping it'd be enough. Time travel? Question mark, says Green Lantern. Black Lantern Necron reanimated Bruce and used him to trigger an emotional reaction in all of us that Black Ring slashed onto. I ran us 2 seconds to future break it, says Barry. Thus we don't jump out of our boots again, rings won't have anything to grab onto. But why was Bruce the only Black Lantern that combusted on its own? Asked Hal. I don't know, says Barry, and also Jeff Johns. Barry, if we stop this, do Superman and Wonder Woman die? Question mark. Do we die, Barry? Says very scared Hal Jordan. Barry looks at Hal sadly. He has no answer. I sure as hell hope not, says Barry as they burst along. You won't hate me so badly, but you can't, can you, Ray? Says Jean Loring, a.k.a. Calypso. Zombie Calypso. Even after burning Sue and breaking down his heart, you still can't bring to feel anything but pity. Oh, sweetie, I love you. Ah, says Jean, as Deadman reappears and jumps into her body. Come here often, question mark? And if you do, why? Says Deadman, Zombie Calypso, Jean Loring. Jean, question mark, says Ray. Just on the outside, short stuff. It's the Deadman. I've been leaping to these Black Lanterns trying to learn a thing or two about a thing or two about a thing or two, which I think is doing some serious damage to me. You and Fish Woman here being the only thing still alive inside the network drew me right to you. Contamination detected, rerouting. I can't stand this bag of bones any longer, but you've got to get out of here. Warn them. I can hear their directives like a whisper. Black Lantern universe. ... Every one of them. ... It's coming to Earth. ... Get out, Boston Brand. Jean brought us here, Adam, but do you need her to take us out? No. Good, says Mira. She grabs Zombie Calypso's tongue and, holy shit, rips a tongue and a jaw out in one go. Exactly. The sad thing about this is I really wish I could have time to do some of the tiny issues, because there's a Mirror Wonder Woman fighting one of them, and it is incredible. Ray, says Jean Loring with half a jaw missing as Mira stabs her in the chest with trident. Don't leave me like I left you. I love you, Ray. I always love you. Go, says Mira, and don't look back. As they jump out of the fucking ring and re-rise to proper size. Sorry about that. Ray, question mark, says Jean. Black Lantern universe, question mark, says Mira. How many do you think that means, question mark? I don't know, says Ray in narration, as we get a proper shot of loads of DC villains, all dead ones, coming after Hal and Barry. Coming after John Stewart, even. If anyone on Earth can read me, this is Green Lantern John Stewart. You've got incoming! As he flies towards Earth. And he does. There's thousands of zombies after him. How is he getting ahead of them? That's incredible. Whose ring were you leaping out of as we cut back Mira and Ray? Question mark. I saw one from the black hole flickering like it wasn't working properly. I figured it might be one on its last legs. Oh no, they've jumped out of Wonder Woman's ring. And Cyborg and Don Troy are slugging out in the background. Wonder Woman is a giant two-sided axe with the Black Lantern logo on it. Alan, stay down, says Mira, as she protects him and takes one of Wonder Woman's punches and grabs her hand, and she's holding Wonder Woman off. I'll hold her. Find the Flash. You think you have strength to face me, Mira? Question mark, says Zombie Wonder Woman. To tell you the truth, Princess, I always wanted to find out, as we see an image of her encapsulated by rage. That is so awesome. And you think until I get to that show, I'm sure I will eventually find a Wonder Woman Black Lantern spin-off issue, because there's an amazing fight between her and Mira in it. Connection severed. You escaped the Black Ring? Question mark, says Sinestro. Barry Allen says, we outran it. Too bad, says Sinestro. What now, Hal? Says Carol Ferris. Even together we did nothing to Black Lantern powering these things. Because even together we're a fraction of the white light. Green Lantern's correct. We may be able to unify and destroy a single Black Lantern, but Necron himself, says St. Walker, will require everything channeling the light of life, says Indigo One. As in background, Beast Boy becomes a T-Rex and starts eating Black Lanterns. I love comic books. We need all our corps to unite and use every beam we have to destroy Black Lantern and batteries, says Gambit. My tribe can gather them, Gambit, but it will take time, says Indigo One. Then I'll join this fight, not as a leader removed, but as another living being fighting for his life, says Ganthet, as he creates a green ring. What are you doing, says Hal Jordan. Your ring has been able to replicate itself before in times of great need, my son. It's where again, says Ganthet, as he creates a full-on Green Lantern ring. I am Ganthet of Oa. I awaken myself to Green Lantern Corps. As he becomes a Green Lantern, we can double our efforts to halt Necron until the others arrive. Tell us how, says St. Walker. Although you each wield different light, your rings are all based on own technology, and thus unknown to you they contain a safeguard. According to the Book of Oa and Shadow of Blackest Night, the rings are capable of deputizing an individual for 24 hours. You don't control our rings, says Atrocitus. Nor do I wish to, Atrocitus. It's my last act as a guardian. I've very triggered the process. Scanning for rage. Scanning for hope. Scanning for love. Scanning for fear. Scanning for compassion. Scanning for avarice. Oh, yeah, oh, says Laughley's. Sorry. Sentient located. As the rings start flying off to other people. Oh shit! A Blue Lantern rings flying towards Barry Allen. Barry Allen with Earth. You have the ability to instill great hope as the Blue Lantern logo appears in his eyes. Oh no, you don't. Get back here, says Laughley's. I don't share with anyone. Anyone! They got here quicker than I expected, says Lex Luthor, faster than a speeding bullet. As all of these villains have broken in, and he's tapping himself up as much power as possible. Luthor! Say a bunch of villains. I took your lives apart before. I can do it again. It's more zombies flying, and he says torpedoes flying left way. If he's going to die, Luthor's going to die in control as much as possible. Son, your past has finally caught up with you, says Lionel Luthor. As he reaches, zombie Lionel Luthor, as he reaches for Lex's throne. I can't do John Glover's voice because that voice is amazing, but Lex Luthor of Earth? What? Question mark. You want it all? Mine, says Lex Luthor. Ah, says a woman in a small basement in Gotham, screaming with orange hair. As caw, 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 caw. A crow lunges for her. What is it? Oh, God! Oh, God! Get off me, says a woman, seeing more people background in tubes, freaking out through fear gas. What do you see? Question mark, says Scarecrow. What has my delicious fear gas shown you? Question mark. Caw! Crows above scream. And why won't it show me? Question mark. As Scarecrow starts crying. I want to feel it too, please. But not even the young dead can find me. I need him. I need to be hunted by the Batman, says Scarecrow. I'll leave you like a trail across the streets of Gotham. When the crows circle feet, he'll come looking for me. I need it. Help me. Jonathan Crane of Earth, you have the ability to instill great fear? Welcome to the Sinestro Corps. Sinestro Corps, that logo appears in his eyes. There they are. I've got to. Green Arrow question mark. Ollie question mark. Not Ollie 2. Please not, says Ray, as Black Canary is about to punch all his lights out. Ray Palmer of Earth, you have the ability to feel great compassion. Welcome to the Indigo Tribe. Knock, says Ray Palmer as the logo appears inside. Diana, Prince of Earth, you have great love in your heart. Mirror of Earth, you have great rage in your heart. She says as she throws up a bunch of acid. You belong to the Red Lantern Corps. Bum. Diana, Prince of Earth. Diana, Prince of Earth. Stay away, says Wonder Woman. What is it, Carol? Question mark, says Hal. I can feel Ring searching Hal. It's having trouble. The Ring can't take her. She needs to accept her free will. The light is bursting inside her house. She's beyond anyone else. There's no one on this planet who loves it more than Wonder Woman. No! "Arr!" she says, tweaking balls. "No!" she screams as the ring appears on hand. "Welcome to Star Sapphires. Connection severed. No more worries, Hal. All will be well," says Barry Allen, as he, in his Blue Lantern garb, is flanked by Mira in her Red Lantern garb, Lex Luthor in his Orange Lantern garb, Wonder Woman in her Star Sapphire garb, Scarecrow in his Yellow Lantern garb, and Ray in Indigo Lantern garb. And that's the end of that issue. Wow, that was certainly an interesting issue. Yeah, so that was issue 7. I'll be back in a second for the post aftermath. So I think it's going to be a shorter episode overall than usual, because there's not a lot to really review this week. It was a very good issue that moved at a rapid pace. And I partly recommend you guys tuning in and, when I eventually do some of the tying issues, because it was, yeah, it's strange, because I had a great time. I really enjoyed this issue, and a lot happened, but almost moved too quick. Like, I know you can catch the Mirror Wonder Woman fight in tying issues, but I wish that's in this comic. It would make more sense here, because you're missing out a lot. Wonder Woman's entire internal struggle is hinted at here, but it's like maybe a couple pages of reactions to her included. So you don't see the internal struggle you're told about it. It almost feels like they should have, when they released this digitally, some reading digital version, they should have had some of the key tying issues included in it. They do that with comic books nowadays, like Trinity War, not Forever Evil, Trinity War has all tie-ins, like even ones that weren't strictly part of the main set. You get the Constantine and Shazam one, which, to be honest, is important, but factors in less, than you expect. These ones do. Like Wonder Woman and Flash ones here really did need to be part of the main set. It's just... it's a really good surface comic, and there's some cool emotional stuff in there, and I still think it's a really good comic overall, but yeah, it's strange. So I just add, I really enjoyed this issue. It's really fun and good, despite the lack of Hawkman. But yeah, it feels like all of that setup and now going straight into the action pieces. And in some ways, it's a bit frustrating because you would have wanted it to be a bit more balanced. Like, it feels like this is literally the last act of a movie, but it took so long to get to this point, and its earlier issues were a bit sparse. I think really the problem is the whole comic, and I'll get to this when we finish it, the whole comic is part of a wider tapestry, and we're only getting like 3/4 of it, and that last quarter is really necessary for some context. But again, really good issue, good ending. I remember when I first read it, and they had Earth 1, and they're doing the multicoloured thing with like Sinestro as the Orange Lantern Corps member and stuff like that. I thought that's really cool, and I still think that's really cool. I think it's a really good idea DC's done. They've gone back to it since. They had the Sinestro turned a load of people on Earth into Sinestro Corps members. Yeah, Superman, Wonder Woman. I thought that was amazing. That's really cool, because even nowadays they're doing it. And there was Stephanie Brown, Bat Comics had Vision Future, where she turned into a Lantern Corps member. That's really cool. It never happened in continuity, but it's like one of the what if things that the writers couldn't get to eventually, didn't run out of time to do. So yeah, I think the whole increasing Lantern Corps thing's really cool, but Gambit being able to do it kind of feels like an arse pull of an extent. But anyway, enough about that. Very good comic, probably one better issue so far, and I can't wait till you guys can listen to episode 7 and 8. I'm debating whether I should make them two-parter. I might do, I might not. I will get back to you guys on that. But for now, I would just like to say thank you for listening. As of Saturday, the 8th of December, I have 670 listens, which is unbelievable. I was hoping to get 600 by the end of the year, and now my goal is to see if we can get 700, see if we can get to 800. I don't know if that'll be possible, hopefully. Anyway, this is Ian Austin signing off, and I'll see you on Friday, probably for Black Lake. It varies, but definitely something on Friday. Anyway, until Friday, remember, life is beautiful.